Hey, guys. Love and respect.
Big up, guys.
Yeah, big up. Got the man like Copfather in the building. Please like and subscribe to the channel as we go through this match preview. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Luton at Luton, stop that. Liverpool at the Spurs ground. Is it the Tottenham ground or Spurs ground they call it?
It's the Tottenham ground, isn't it?
Yeah, Tottenham
Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, something to that effect anyway. Because didn't they have had that fight down there, didn't they? Chris Eubanks Jr. and Conor Ben. You know what I mean? So yeah, listen, we're gonna go through that and touch on some transfers as well. So yeah, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so basically, day, what kind of game do you expect on Saturday, 5:30? What kind of game do you expect?
I'm expecting us to play the best that we can. I'm expecting the players to come ready, and I'm expecting 3 points. I'm not accepting a draw because there's no reason. Looking at the back of how we've been playing recently, there is absolutely no reason for a draw in this game, and a loss is unacceptable. If we can play how we should be playing, there's no reason why we can't beat Tottenham. No reason. If Nottingham Forest have just done it, then there's no reason why we can't either.
That's a fact. You know what I mean? Because didn't Forest beat them 3-0, isn't it?
Yes, they did. 3-0.
Do you know what I mean?
Forest beat us. Forest beat us, fair enough. But at the end of the day, the way we were playing against Forest wasn't the way we're playing now. So would Forest beat us 3-0 now? I doubt it.
No, they won't. I'm waiting to get them back at Anfield, mate. I'm waiting to get them back at Anfield. Do you know what I mean?
Give them a good hiding over there.
Oh, yeah. No, seriously. Oh, yeah. We can't wait to get them back at Anfield.
We have a lot of people with good hiding this season. We have a lot of teams with good hiding on the reverse.
Chelsea won.
We do.
Chelsea, Brentford.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
What's it? Man United.
Leeds.
You know what I mean? Leeds, Man City.
No, I'm expecting on the back end to destroy them all when we get them.
Yeah.
Gonna be honest, that's what I'm expecting.
Man, if you look at the table, we're currently sitting in seventh place in it because we're level points with Man United, but they've only gone ahead of us by a goal difference. You know what I mean?
Have you seen that though? Look how close the points are. There's really nothing in it. There's nothing in it at all.
There's not. There's
really not. There's no outright winner I can see that. I can't honestly say Arsenal are going to win. I can't honestly say City are going to win, or even us or Chelsea. I can't say anything right now because the points difference is not that great. Arsenal slipped up by getting draws and losing to Villa. As soon as that happened, City smelled blood, and we probably did as well. Which is why we turned our form around. Because if Arsenal carried on winning, then City wouldn't be as close as they are now, and Arsenal would be much further ahead. So that, to me, just suggests that everybody can now see that this league is still wide open.
But even if you look at it, right, if you look at this, right, you got Man City on 34 points. Then you got Arsenal on 36 points, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal go away to Everton.
Yeah.
This week. Was it Sunday? Is it Sunday they go? Sunday?
I think it's Sunday for them.
Yeah, so they go away. They go away to Everton, and then obviously I think Man City play on Saturday. I do believe. Can't remember. You see who they got. Let me see who they got. Let me see.
And it's very possible that City could be first by the end of the week. It's very possible.
It's very first. They could be literally a top at Christmas, right? Then no, they're tomorrow night.
Oh, they're tomorrow night as well.
Yeah, tomorrow night, 8:00. Arsenal, yeah, Everton, Arsenal, 8:00. They're after us.
Right,
Man City have got West Ham at home.
Well,
so
that's
realistically, in days like Man City can go top tomorrow because I'm not being funny, right? Arsenal tend to sort of like don't have a good time of it when they go down to Everton.
No,
you know what I'm saying. So this game, and then look, who's the Manx got? Oh shit! Tomorrow, yeah, the Manx are playing on Sunday. The Manx are playing. Yes, they're away to Villa. They're away to Villa, and Villa are in form at the moment. You know, Villa are in good form.
I could see Villa beating them.
Exactly. Remember, they beat Man City. Villa beat Man City at sort of like at Villa Park,
and we beat Villa. So what is going on with this table? What is going on with this table? If we can defeat Aston Villa, and Aston Villa were that much higher ahead of everyone else, and we didn't just beat them on that day. We destroyed them on that day. We gave them chances outside the box.
Yeah, but that was at Anfield, though. That was at Anfield.
Yeah.
We're talking about Villa Park, and Villa Park is a different scenario. They're very strong at Villa Park.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but we can probably. Crystal Palace are playing. Crystal Palace are away to Leeds. Do you know what I mean? We're to Leeds.
Leeds are on the insurgency, so you just never know, do you?
Right. So really and truly, with a good result tomorrow, we can go into fourth.
Yeah, we could.
We can go into fourth or fifth, I reckon.
That's what I mean. We're not out of the top four, and we're not out of this league because Arsenal have messed it up for themselves by drawing and losing.
Who's Chelsea got tomorrow? Motherfuckers. Right. Chelsea have got.
Looks like Footy's in the chat, and also the Liverpool Prophet.
Right, I'm gonna get to them. I'm gonna send Footy the link as well to get him to come in, little wretch. Oh, Newcastle! They're waiting. Newcastle 12:30 kickoff, bro. Oh, that sounds tasty, bro. Let me see.
Newcastle are two wins there. I can see just at the bottom there. They got 2 wins on the board there.
Yeah. Footy, I'm gonna send you the link. You can jump in, if you're not too busy. And also, yes, the Liverpool Prophet. Big up, man. He said yes.
Big up, man.
Big up, bro, Uncle Rodz. Yeah, big up to you, Liverpool Prophet, man. Do you know what I mean? Big up, love and respect. Let me send this little wretch the link. yeah. Only I can call him that. You know what I mean? Hey, we can do something tomorrow, man. But we have to play. We have to play well. We have to play well and get the victory tomorrow. We can literally do something, man.
We should, because like I said, since this whole thing with Mo Salah's come along, the mentality of the players has changed. And when the mentality of the players change, they're now playing for the club. No longer they're not interested in the manager anymore. They're playing for the club, which is what they should have been playing for in the first place.
Yeah.
They're playing for the badge at last.
Yeah, I mean that's what you should be doing. Do you know what I mean?
Because they thought, like every other fan does, if we lose enough games, this guy will get sacked, and we'll bring in a new manager with new philosophies. What the club showed them, though, with most salaries, if you step out of line, we're willing to sell you.
Yeah.
So get back in line The manager's going nowhere. You get back in line, or we'll get rid of you. That's the difference. We're not Player FC here. We're Liverpool. Arne Slot might be the manager, but he's not in charge, is he? Clearly.
No. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? So looks like they got their act together. I so hope at the end of the day they just keep it up. You know what I mean? I just hope they keep it up. Do you know what I mean? You know, there's no, because we get a good result tomorrow, mate. You know what I mean?
Then we're flying back up the table, even with 6 losses. You've never heard of, has it? 6 losses is normally out of the league title, but it's not.
That's what I'm trying to say. This league, excuse me, this league's not actually done yet.
It's not.
Excuse me, sorry. It's not actually done.
You could usually see a couple of teams fly ahead by Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't see that. I can't see that at the moment.
And the way that Aston Villa playing at the moment, bro.
Oh, my word.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
They might just do the job for us. Knock all the points of everyone else and bring them down a peg.
That'd be cool, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So this is the game tomorrow, boy. This is big up GSC, man. Big up GSC. Enough love and respect. Yeah, so this is the game tomorrow. We got 5:30 kickoff. You know what I mean? When sort of like all the other games are done. You know what I mean? And you know, we literally got to do our thing. We literally got to do it. We cannot.
We've got a good record against. We've got a good record against Tottenham. We beat them 5-1. We beat them 6-1. There's no reason why we can't destroy them.
I think last season we done a double over them. 6-3 at their ground, and then 5-1 at our ground.
There you go.
And that was a game. That was a game that sealed the title for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was a game that sealed the title for us. So, you know, let's go through. What should I do? What should we do? Should we do the predicted team lineup? I'm going to do a predicted team lineup, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do one of them. You know what I mean? Why not?
I was listening to some of the press conference. It doesn't sound like Gomez is available. So if Bradley's available, then he'll probably go for Bradley. If he's not available, then unfortunately you might see a Szoboszlai back at right back again.
I think Bradley will be available.
All right.
I think he will be available. But the thing is about it in days, it's like apparently Frimpong's back in the squad.
Oh, good. Good.
So you could very well see him on the bench tomorrow.
That'd be good.
Let's get this show on the road. So he's going to be doing a 4-2-3-1, isn't he?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1.
That's how he starts, but we saw it in the game. That's not how he finishes.
Yeah. No, I finishes at all. It's like a diamond, 4-4-2 diamond, kind of like, isn't it?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. 4-4-2 diamond. So we're gonna have Becker in goal. Becker's gonna be in goal.
Yeah. If he's fit, Becker's always gonna be in goal.
Yeah. Always. Becker's gonna be in goal. I'm putting Bradley.
Just gonna have to accept that, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm putting Bradley in goal. Yeah.
Okay. Bradley.
Yeah. Konate. We'll see. Konate.
Ants in the building. Ants in the building.
Yes, Ants in the building, man. Big up. Konate is obviously going to come back in. Virgil.
Isn't it funny? We can pick the left. We can pick the right hand side, but we can't decide on who's going to be on the left. That's interesting, isn't it? Who are we picking for this game? Is it going to be Kirkes?
I think Kirkes comes in. I think Kirkes comes in.
I'm okay with that. His last game showed me he's got a little bit about him.
Yeah. Kirk's come back in with a bit, with insurance on the bench.
Backstage, he said.
Huh?
But he's backstage, he said in the chat.
Oh, he is. There you go. Footy!
Come on,
What's
lads.
going on, man? What's going on?
I'm doing good, man. Are we all doing well?
Big set, big up. Right, so this is the lineup so far, predicted lineup so far. Becker in goal, Bradley as right back. The two defenders are Kanate and Virgil, and then Kirk as a left back. We all in agreement with that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Very well.
Yeah, you good? You good with that? You good with that?
I just want to say I'm in a fantastic mood because if you've not seen the news, Semenyo is looking off the cards.
It's not going to happen, mate. Fruit Serrano is just frapping, mate. He's frapping.
Come on, he's not coming to my club.
Nah, because the thing is, he's coming because what is it today, right? What I'm trying to show you is this, right? There's no point in him going to Man City because he ain't going to get a game. He's not going to get a game.
Coming back.
You'll play off the left. You'll replace Semenyo. You'll replace Savinho.
No, because that's Marmoush's place, mate.
No, Marmoush barely plays.
He will.
He's injured.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because he's injured. He's not going to be injured for the rest of the season, is he?
Bare Man City fans want him sold.
Who? Marmoush.
Like, I've seen loads of City fans like online that they want him gone.
He's not going to. Marmoush is literally not going anywhere this season. He's not going anywhere. He's not. Neither is
I don't
Slovenia.
think he will this season, but
yeah, but neither is Slovenia because the fact that they had their chance to sell Slovenia to Tottenham and they never took it. They never done it. Never done it. So I can't see them selling him now. Do you know what I mean? And he won't go to Man United because it stinks down there. They're not even in Europe to blood club.
You'll go Man City watch.
But hang on, what's City's pitch to him? There's no Pep. Pep's
There
going.
is.
No, what's the pitch? What's the pitch to them with no Pep next season? What's the pitch?
Next season.
There's no Pep next season. He's left. He's gone.
No, what? David Ornstein. But did anyone actually?
I didn't
read
listen to David Ornstein. It was
Huh?
City's own thing that I've seen on X saying he's gone this season.
Who said that?
Loads of X accounts, City X accounts, they're all over the show.
I bet you 25 quid he won't leave.
25 quid.
Yeah.
You're going to put 25 quid on the line.
Yeah.
Even with.
I bet you my YouTube channel.
It's not that.
I don't want
No, I'm
that.
joking. Man, Pep Guardiola ain't gonna leave Manchester
Based
City.
on
He signed a contract 2 months ago.
an extension, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
what? Because you
extension.
saw David Ornstein tweet. He said Maresca's a
I didn't
replacement.
mention David Ornstein, did I?
I can't.
All right, who told you about who told you about sort of like what's it Semenyo going to Man City?
Fabrizio said it on his Twitter.
Oh, exactly. Do you know what I
There
mean?
you go.
Not for. Okay, then even our own Lewis Steele. Then there you go.
Lewis Steele, really?
Lewis Steele, really? So who do I believe? Fucking Dave from the local shop.
No, just believe it and he's coming to Liverpool.
Yeah, but it can't just.
All right. What you don't seem to understand, yeah. What you don't seem to understand.
I don't seem to.
Yeah, I don't seem to understand because you're saying that Dave Fabrizio Romano told you he's going City. Yeah, right. That's what you said. Yeah, and Fabrizio Romano was the same one that said that personal terms are being agreed between Liverpool and Bournemouth for Semenyo. So.
And yet it comes out saying there's been no contract talks.
Fabrizio didn't come out and say Liverpool have.
He did.
He did?
He did in a week.
What, Liverpool? I've been covering the story all week, yeah, on my channel. I've not seen Fabrizio.
Bro, didn't you see me say it today? Didn't you see me talk about Semenyo? I said it.
So if I type in Semenyo agrees. Personal terms. Fabrizio Romano. Let's have
Make
a
it
look.
30. Anne's taking you up and saying 30 quid.
Yeah, that's Anfield Papers.
Yeah, I think Romano said it. Also,
No,
Fabrizio
yeah,
Romano
because
said it.
Anfield Papers, they're an account.
No, but Fabrizio Romano also said it as well. There was many people apart from Anfield Papers that was saying it, and they personal terms agreed. Personal terms agreed.
I'm just glad
the mere fact at the day that sort of like, you know what I mean, that for Fabrizio Romano sort of like says at the day sort of like that Semenyo's going City, and you're taking it as gospel. You're only taking it as gospel because you don't want Semenyo.
Yeah,
that's the only reason. That's
not a good reason to take it as gospel, then, is it? You've
Yeah,
got to take it as gospel because you truly believe it.
So when he doesn't come to the club, will I get credit?
If he doesn't come to the club, yeah. If he doesn't come to the club and go to Man City, if he doesn't come to the club and goes to Man City, yeah, I'll give you credit. I'll say, yeah, you was right.
Yeah,
but
right.
I'm choosing to believe it. And what I've been hearing all week.
I'm hoping you don't, because
it's coming.
Like I said, you know what? I'm going to watch Semenyo again this weekend and see if he can change my mind.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what gets me about you, you and Paul and they, right? Yeah, you don't want Semenyo, but then again, you want sort of like unrealistic targets that are not gonna come to Liverpool.
How are the names I mentioned unrealistic?
Because they're not coming to Liverpool.
Who did I mention that was crap?
They're not. No, I'm not saying they're crap.
We're not saying crap, but we're not linked.
Saying they're not coming to Liverpool. So get that idea out your mind. They're not coming to Liverpool, bro. Bradley Bacola is not coming to Liverpool.
So
Due is not coming to Liverpool. That winger that plays for RB Leipzig, yeah, is not coming to Liverpool. Not for now, anyway. Yeah.
So you're telling me.
Players,
so you're telling me you think players like Yildiz, etc., are unrealistic?
Are we linked to them?
Yes, I'm telling you unrealistic because
but I'm saying these are players I would take.
Yeah, but they're not coming to Liverpool, though. They're not coming to. That's what I'm trying to explain to you today. It's all right. You say that you would take them. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, then fine. We've been linked to Anthony Gordon. I'll take him.
No, thank you.
That's not happening either.
If Anthony Gordon joins,
do you think at the day Newcastle? Do you think at the day that Newcastle are going to do like another deal with us, right? Obviously, for what happened.
Here we go. IndyCar right here. 1 hour ago.
IndyCar.
I'm gone. IndyCar has a lot of good things right now. So let's look at that. Exclusive. And Antonio Semenyo has agreed personal terms with Liverpool, City, United. Oh, that's my case.
See, but where was that? Where did Fabrizio say it?
I'm not listening to Fabrizio. This is the same guy. You said everything was agreed, and then
said Fabrizio said it too.
He did say it.
And what about IndyCar?
He did say it. But what I'm trying to say at the end of the day, it's so easy to believe at the end of the day that sort of like, you know, Semenyo is going to Man City because you don't want him. And number two, the players that you want at the end of the day are unrealistic. They're not. When I say unrealistic, I don't mean they're crap. I mean at the end of the day, sort of like, well, apart from, I don't rate Bradley Bacola as much as you guys rate him. You and Knight and a few others. I don't rate him as much as that. Do you know what I mean? Because I ain't really seen enough of him to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what I've seen.
Yeah. Rodz. Sorry to stay again, buddy. IndyCar 1 day ago put in Manchester City can't confirm to Antonio Semenyo's representatives that Pep Guardiola will be at Man City next season, according to sources. IndyCar, there you go.
Sources.
1 day ago.
Barbecue sauce, mate.
IndyCar right now has really turned the corner, and he's gotten everything right. He said
you can't lie, that was good.
He said verts to Liverpool.
Was that not a good joke?
Isaac Ekatike, all to Liverpool.
No,
all here.
That was the what's his name that said verts to Liverpool? Buying space.
Yeah, and then who jumped? And then who also came on? IndyCar. That's where he got his.
IndyCar
got his flowers.
Said it. So what's
he got his flowers in the summer?
IndyCar said that. IndyCar said that, and he also said about bloody Isaac as well. He said he got that right as well.
He said Gahey.
He said that Katike as well.
Okay, he also said Gahey, but we didn't get Gahey.
Yeah, yeah. Go on.
Was that Liverpool's fault, or was that Glasner?
You see, it was Liverpool's fault. Liverpool should have put an extra 5 million towards it, or they should have put
regardless.
Earlier, but they left it
whose fault on the day? Whose fault was it? Was it Liverpool's fault, or was it Crystal Palace's fault that we didn't get Liverpool?
Yeah, because remember the day Mark Gay was in the Liverpool offices having a medical right in London.
Yeah, he was wearing an actor shirt.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So really and truly, that was really and truly what IndyCar said at the day wasn't far fetched because he was actually correct. He was actually there.
He said on his Twitter, "Done deal, announcement incoming."
It was done.
Yeah, but his words were announcement incoming. They were the words.
Right, and that's what he said. And that was supposed to come because remember,
he also said Liverpool would also try and get. Bradley
but what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say to you today, this is what I'm saying today, right? 1, he passed the medical. Yeah. 2, he had his family there with him. Yeah. 3 at the day, he had his Liverpool's top on, right, ready to do the video.
And it's already signed in a Liverpool shirt.
Exactly. So what IndyCar said at the day wasn't far-fetched. It's just that at the 11th hour in the day, right, Crystal Palace pulled the rug underneath us. And the deal
they even asked for an extension. They asked for an extension. Yeah, exactly. You were covering it. You know this. They asked for an extension.
Footy man. Footy knows that he's just ramping, blood. He's got Semenyo deranged to him.
Rodz, correct me if I'm wrong. IndyCar said that Virtue's representatives are coming over to meet with 2 clubs. You remember that?
Yeah.
Liverpool and City. No one believed at the time that Liverpool were really seriously in for Virtue. No one believed it. Even us didn't believe it at the time. But IndyCar was 100% correct. And then Biospace comes out and confirmed it straight after.
Cop, I predicted on my channel that Liverpool would sign him.
You're a YouTuber. It's not the same thing. I'm talking about the everyday person. No one believed we were going to get Virtue when we were linked to him. Be honest. Rodz, when we were linked to Virtue, did you think I'm going to have Lottie Virtue at my...
I thought that would fall through. I didn't think we was going to get Isaac either.
Thank you.
You said we'll get Isaac.
No, but not understand what I'm saying today, right? I did what it isn't. All right, let me explain it this way, right? There are loads of players at the day, right? Yeah, that we've been linked to, and it's fallen through. Jude Bellingham was one of them.
Yeah,
Jude Bellingham was one of them. I was so kind of like thinking in the Scouser. I was so kind of like
now, innit?
I was so gassed about Bellingham at the day, and then what happened? We never got him.
We never got him.
You know what I mean? You know, so really and truly, and I wanted him, but like it was just like there was this feeling at the day that we couldn't get, we weren't going to get him. Do you know what I mean?
That big players didn't want to come to Liverpool and live in Liverpool. That was always the saying. Do you remember? They'd rather go down to London and live in London. That was always the saying. I can remember that.
Yeah, because and another thing with Liverpool, what they did, what they tend to have done, tend to do, they never coughed up the money. They never coughed up the money to actually buy the player. Everything was set.
I'm glad we.
But the thing is about it, I think that him going to Man City at the day, right? Let's say you're right. And I think that, and he goes to Man City. That will be a bad move for him.
Why would
that would be a bad move? There's so many players but there's so many players on that side that can play on that side. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna sell Savinho to Tottenham.
When they're gonna sell him? When they're gonna sell him?
In January, because it was meant to happen in the summer, but Tottenham didn't pay the extra 5 million, so they'll sell Savinho in January.
So what they paid? So you're telling me at the day that they paid sort of like somewhat X amount of millions at the day for Javi Simons, and they could have paid something for Smith Could have played like
plays as a 10.
Yeah, but he can come off the left. He can play him on the left.
Yeah, but you can play.
The only reason that who plays on the left now?
As an
who plays on the left now?
For who?
Who plays on the left now for Tottenham?
For Tottenham?
Yeah, left. And it no, it's not Kudos, is it? You're not playing.
Well, you're also forgetting.
Kudos does swap flanks, yeah. No, for Man City or Tottenham?
Tottenham.
Who plays on the left? It's Johnson.
Yeah.
He's shit. Yeah, but he's shit.
So,
not for Tottenham, he isn't.
Well, you think Johnson's not shit?
No, I'm saying to you, not for Tottenham, he isn't. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I think. At the end of the day, it's what the Tottenham guys think. And then for Tottenham at the end of the day, he's not shit. He's not shit for Tottenham.
I think he's crap.
Well, yeah, but you're entitled to. You're entitled to. I think it's crap, but I'm entitled to. But he's not a Liverpool player. But the Spurs guys and everything, that Spurs fans really rate him. They rate him. They rate him very highly. You know what I mean?
So, Footy, let's say I'm right, and this is Pep Guardiola's last season, right? Let's just say I'm right.
Yeah.
Who comes in after him? And does that automatically mean that City are going to be successful? Because we've seen what happens when a manager sticks around for a long time, like Pep's been around for a long time now.
But come on.
The next manager comes in.
When was the last?
It doesn't matter. It was Manchester United. Doesn't matter.
But this isn't Arsenal. I'm sorry. This Man City is the best well-run club in the world, and as much as we don't like them,
they are,
man.
They're not.
Why aren't they?
How can they be the best run? How can they be the best run club in the world, right? And they've got 150 charges against them. Ask me that.
I don't know it's for definite.
Oh, stop it, Footy, man! Stop it.
I can't. No, you can't. Look, I don't like Manchester City. Do Man City have a better
City? I'm not bothered about City.
No. Do Man City have a better?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Do Man City have what?
A better academy than us?
No.
Oh my god.
No, they don't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Man City sell all their academy players off. So if they were so good, why are they not going to City?
They make loads of money.
That doesn't make them good. That doesn't. Harry Wilson.
Loads of money.
Harry Wilson, was he a good player? Because he went on to Fulham.
Come on, man.
No, come on.
You've got a player
about academy players.
On the City academy.
We're talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold, perfect example. Steven Gerrard.
He's a fucking rat.
Gerrard?
No, Trent.
Yeah, but you're Footy.
I'm talking about the academy.
Footy, you're not actually getting it, are you? Footy, you're not actually getting it.
Footy,
you're not actually getting it. You're not actually getting it.
Oh, come
right?
on.
By that logic, Chelsea are really good at
you're not getting
that as well.
Having a good academy, yeah, right? Yes, say you're right. They've got a good academy, right? Not the best in England, but they've got a good academy. It still doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that they're a well-run club, the best well-run club in the world. Because if you are the best well-run club in the world, yeah, you do not, I repeat, do not have 150 charges against
you. It's innocent till proven guilty, just like we had the
you do not. No. Even though you're innocent to proven guilty, right? You do not have 150 charges.
Okay, then
against him.
Like we had about Mason Greenwood chat the other day, and we said innocent till proven guilty. You don't have those charges until you're guilty.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
You're missing a point. You're missing a point, bro. You're missing a point. What I'm saying to you is today, if you're a club that's a well-run old club, you're well-run. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. You're well-run. You do not have those charges against you.
Liverpool's been fine before.
At the end of the day, you're well-run. you're the best world-run club in the world. Look, all right, look at us at the Fit Night, right? Yeah,
We've
you
been
can
charged.
call that, we can call us a well-run club in that day, right? Yeah, because we've hardly had any charges against us.
I mean, we
You know what I mean?
cheated.
Hardly any charges
And
against
would
us.
also
When was the last charge we had against us? When was the last charge we had against us?
No, a couple of years ago when we hacked the Man City laptops. We got punished for it. We had to pay a fine.
Man City laptop.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
What? So you're telling me that's good, is it? Hacking?
You telling me when did we hack the Man City laptop? We never did that.
I'll pull it up for you. It was literally from Paul Joyce, so it is
Paul Joyce, man. Come on now, man.
Oh, because we got fined. The club even told us themselves.
Even
okay.
All right. You had the thing where that what's that guy? What's that guy's name? The Spanish guy. The Spanish fella. He was our academy. Yeah, he was our academy coach at the day, right? Yeah, he came from we got him from Barcelona, and he's our academy coach, right? And he was getting sort of like he was getting tapped up by Man City. He's getting tapped up by Man City, and he was telling Man City our tactics and all that sort of shit there. And then he ended up at the day. He ended up at Man City at the day, right? He ended up at Man City, right? For sort of like because we just let him go. We just let him go in the end. He ended up at Man City. You understand what I'm saying? But even that night, even if at the day sort of like we hacked their laptops and everything that, right? That's one charge of 150 charges that they've got.
Right, Unks, do you believe in innocent till proven guilty?
So,
with one charge, yeah.
Sake, man.
Oh, cop.
You're not getting it, man. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? It doesn't matter if they're innocent or whether guilty, right? The mere fact at the end of the day that they got these 150 charges, it doesn't mean at the end of the day, right? Yeah, it can't mean at the end of the day that they're the best run club in the world. It don't mean that.
So who would you say?
It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. Do you know what I mean?
So who would you say is the best well-run?
I don't know. I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
Me personally.
You brought it up.
I think Man City is top 2.
You brought up, but they can't, bro. They cannot be in that bracket at the end of the day, right?
Right,
in that bracket because of the fact at the end of the day, right? They've got like 150 They've got 150 charges against them, right? And they're ranging back at the end of the day. They're ranging back from 10 to 12 years at the end of the day. 10 to 12.
Yeah, some of them are about the length of the grass. Some of them are really silly. Like one of them is like the length of a grass.
Oh,
like,
fuck off. Stop that.
Unks, it's on the website. You can't tell me, Unks. You can't tell me to fuck off when it's literally there to read.
They got, listen, and then they got 150 charges.
You can't tell me to F off when it's facts.
No, it's not facts, and then because your fact is in the day that this club can be the best well-run club in the world in the day, right? Yeah.
If you're cooking your books,
and they got 150 charges against them. That's ludicrous.
Right.
And even if you're right, yeah, even if you're right, and one of them was the length of the grass, yeah. You're saying length of the grass, right? If that's against the rules at the day, well, it's chargeable, isn't it?
Okay, what about when we did? What
about
Van Dijk when we got fined? What about that?
We paid the fine and got him in January. What's your point?
Yeah, so we're not completely innocent. This innocent.
No one said we was.
No,
he didn't say we're the best.
You're sat there like Liverpool's really innocent.
Nobody said that. We never said that. Nobody said that.
No.
This is where you have to get your listening skills properly. Nobody said that Liverpool. You said at your own mouth at the end of the day, right? You said it in your own mouth that Man City is the best run club in the world. That's what you said, you know. Yes, we never said that. You said that. And then we said at the end of the day, right? You cannot be a best world run club in the world if you've got 150 charges against you. It doesn't work like that.
right, because Uncle doesn't.
And you can't be the best run club if you cheated to get there.
Right, Cop. Because I asked Uncle, I want to ask you. Just please, what team would you say is the best well-run?
We're not saying that. That was you saying.
I really don't. I don't know. I really don't know what the best run club is.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, that's a you.
What are we basing this on?
I never brought it up.
Academy.
We're basing it on academy.
I'm not saying who's the best World Cup or anything like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that today, which is fact, you cannot be the best well-run club in the world, yeah, right? If you got 150 charges against you, it doesn't work like that. And until they get that sort of like that situation, and they sort of like sort it out. Stop paying their lawyers at the day to extend it, because they got bare money and they right. The Premiership will run out of money before they run out of money. Trust me, yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
And that's what they do. That's what they're doing.
If Man City are right, let's just I'm not saying they are, please. Just pretend, right? Let's just say, because we will find out in 2026, right?
Okay.
Let's just say March the 1st, right? I'm just making up a date. March the 1st, 2026. It comes out Man City not guilty. Cool, right? Yeah. Would you still think it's dodgy?
Yeah, because of how they got there in the first place.
Oh, come on.
When they came onto the scene, Fussy, they were spending money that no other team had ever spent before, including Real Madrid.
You do realise John W. Henry's done dodgy shit to get to where he's got to. Every billionaire has.
I'm not talking about the person. I'm talking about the club.
You don't just wake up a billionaire.
Like what? What's he done that's dodgy?
Unks, come on now.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you, Jenny.
I'm answering the question. We both know, all three of us here.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Okay, right, I'll say then. Fine. I know for a fact. Name me a billionaire that is squeaky clean. Because all 6 of the top 6 teams all wanted to go to the Super League.
Okay.
Because all wanted to go to the Super League. So, when we talk about, all the other teams in the Premiership in the top 6.
That doesn't prove anything.
That doesn't prove anything. What, they went behind their broken rules, went behind the Premiership's back to create their own league funding.
No, that doesn't prove anything. That doesn't prove nothing. It proves nothing. They wanted to break away, because the fact of the day, what you got to think about now, right? They've literally done that now.
Yeah,
they've literally done that now. What they want to what Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United, Real Madrid, and all them people there, right? The Super Six, what they want to do with that Super Six, right? They've literally done that now. They've literally done it. They've done it with the Champions League. They've done it with Europa Cup, and they've done it with the Conference League. It's actually a league.
I think it's quite.
They set it up as a league. That's what he wanted.
Yeah, but
they've actually done it. They've found their way around it. They found their way around it. So I don't see your point. So I'll ask you again: what is it that John W. Henry has done that is dodgy? You tell me, because you brought it up.
That's just my opinion.
Because it's Fenway Sports Group.
Right,
There's no proof, though, is it?
Please, can I respond, please?
Go on.
Thank you. Right, please. Right, I'm going to ask you a question once I've responded to Uncle's question. Yeah,
sure.
I personally believe in 2025. Yeah, you don't get clean billionaires. You don't just wake up and find £1 billion in your back garden or under your bed or in my flipping wardrobe or my drawer or just randomly on my desk. You don't. You have to, majority of the people do dodgy shit to get there, because it's not normal to be a billionaire.
Okay, so what the billionaire's done outside of Liverpool, how does that pertain to Liverpool?
1 second.
Come on, cop.
No, 1 second. In response to what you said. In response to what you just said, yeah. In response to what you just said, that's more of a hypothesis than proof. You've got to tell me. You got to prove to me what John W. Henry's done that it's dodgy. You got to tell me what's he done that's dodgy.
Okay. Right. I don't know what he's done.
All right, exactly. Well, then,
let me finish.
That's finished then.
Please.
That's finished then. Let me do the pre-lineup. Let me do the pre-lineup.
No.
That's all I want to hear.
Do you think?
All I want to hear.
Do you think billionaires are squeaky clean?
No, bro, trust me.
Do you think billionaires are squeaky clean?
That's all I wanted to hear. What you just said at the day, right? That's all I need to hear. That's all I need. Do you understand what I'm saying now, Godfather? I just asked him a question, and he's answered me the question. That's all I need to hear. You don't actually know what he's done is dodgy. Right, that's all I need to hear.
Just like we don't know what Man City has done is dodgy.
They got 150.
We do because they've been
but you don't know what the charges are, so you don't know what they are. So you can't say that.
But we know, right? Oh gosh.
Right.
You know what? Isn't it? You're a little bro.
Hang on. In 2008, City's owners came in. Hang on, Footy. In 2008, City's owners came in, right? And they spent a lot. They spent more than anyone else has ever spent. And they got their fan base higher. They got their fan base higher.
Please.
That's why I don't stream during the day. Now you see why, guys. I can't be a streamer.
All right.
My son, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, that was funny. Get out.
Now you know why I don't stream during the day.
No, can't. It made me laugh.
Was that the oldest? Was that the oldest?
Yeah, that was my oldest son. Yeah. He come in asking for the tablet. When you get off later, so when we finish today, tell him I said big up and happy Christmas. So Uncle said big up.
Tell him Footy said Merry Christmas as well. Hope he gets.
I will, man. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Harry's in the building. Tottenham fan. Hold on. We have got a Tottenham fan in the building.
Do we? Okay, bring him in.
Yeah,
bring him in.
Big up, guys. Man. Big up. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Thank you.
No, listen.
Are you enjoying this lively debate?
You're welcome anytime. You're welcome anytime.
Sorry to keep you
waiting. And you've come in at the right time, and I think that because we're obviously going to change the subject. You know what I mean?
No
right?
worries.
Listen. Tottenham versus Liverpool at the Spurs ground on Saturday, 5:30. Yeah. Listen, whenever Liverpool come to town, there's always fireworks between obviously Liverpool and Tottenham. The best game that I think in the day that will always stick in my memory is the Champions League final. Do you know what I mean? That whole season and day is just special because like the way that you got to the final when you beat Ajax, but you beat Ajax and then they sort of like in the semi-final. I thought that was a good semi-final. It was a night after what we done, and nobody thought in the day that we can get 2 games at the day that will be just like that. You know what I mean? It's like the greatest comeback. You know what I mean? Because that Lucas Moura hat trick in from that. That was messy. That Lucas Moura. Do you know what I mean?
He should have played in the final. Lucas Moura should have played in that final. I've said it 100 times. Why on earth would you put Harry Kane in when Lucas Moura has just done that? It makes no sense.
It's a prime case, isn't it, of free pass for those big names. Yeah, they just get in there, but it should be based on performances. You score a hat trick, okay? It's not just talking about 1 goal, 3 goals in the semi-final, the only one on the score sheet. You're absolutely right. It felt like a no-brainer for me at the time. I don't even know why it was a debate. Why can't you get them both in the team? That's what I don't understand. People are one or the other. No, put them both in.
They fit though, mate.
No, exactly. That's why you shouldn't have started, really.
That's what I think.
Because 50%.
Yeah, but we did the same kind of thing. Because remember at the day, Firmino wasn't fit, was he? Firmino wasn't fit, and we started with Firmino because they took him off and then brought on Divock Origi.
And that worked out perfectly.
That worked out, but we can't do the same thing. But to me, at the end of the day, that's a special season at the day because nobody tipped Spurs at the day to get to the final. Nobody tipped.
You're right, but it was an awful final in terms of both teams weren't great. And
they weren't. They weren't.
And you know why I think that was is because we played so good in previous rounds, and we were so special in previous rounds. I think when it came to the final now, I think we literally didn't have anything left.
Yeah, he gave everything. Definitely.
Yeah, didn't have nothing left, anything that. But like,
me personally, I thought this is no arrogance. I thought, like, look, fair play to Spurs, you're going to win the best part. Yeah.
Can hardly hear you, bro.
Big up success. Sorry.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Come back.
Oh no, sorry.
We can hear you now.
Big up to Successco and all that, and giving away the pen and that. But no, for me, look, I think Liverpool knew they was going to beat Spurs though, because we was 1-0 up. Spurs didn't really. Come on, the only chance they really had was the free kick that Alisson saved, and that chance that fell to Lucas Moura, and he just rolled it straight into Alisson's hands, and he was just like.
So we were pathetic. Yeah, we offered nothing.
I didn't think we. I thought. I'll be honest. I made the fun because it was a good day out for me to watch it in Liverpool and all sorts of that, right? And obviously, I'm happy. I was happy with the with the result. But if I'll be honest, I think both teams didn't play good. Do you know what I mean? Both teams, not just Tottenham. I think we didn't play good either, considering that day of how we played before in previous rounds and stuff. I thought, and then when it came to the final, I thought we just like from the previous rounds we gave everything that we can give in previous rounds, and I think when it came to the final, we just didn't have anything left to sort of like to worry and to wow. And I think on both sides, I think some of the team selection and they could have been better on both sides. You know what I mean? Because you lot should have started with Lucas Moura. We should have started with Divock Origi. Do you know what I mean? And but like it's one of those things. But if we get back to the game on Saturday, 5:30, how do you think it's going to go, my boy?
For me, I'm worried about the game. If I'm honest with you, I think Liverpool are a side that could have potentially turned a corner. I think you got that win against Inter Milan where you showed real defensive resilience, and then that good win against Brighton, and you could have got a couple extra at the end. And I know Brighton did cause problems, but for me, it's interesting. The game could be played in transitions. I think that's where you have struggled, and it's where we've struggled as well, is getting caught in that transition, as I like to put it. But for Tottenham right now, it's a real struggle. I think we're lacking an identity. We are at risk of becoming a club as mid-table and without an identity if we haven't already. And it's a game like this where there's a little bit of pressure on Frank. I'm behind him because I think we go through managers like you don't know what, I just think it's time to back a manager, and I think there's something wrong basically in my eyes if you give a manager 4 months, one window, and you go, look, let's jump to conclusion on his future. But there's no doubt about it, there's pressure on him going into this game. And Liverpool are a top side. I think this could be the game where your attack really clicks. I'm thinking for you guys to start Isak and Etitika up front makes so much sense because you don't need to compact that midfield against Tottenham because our midfield isn't good enough. You can play in 2 in there and beat the 3 quite easily. So you tend to put 2 and like number 10 further forward. So a 2 for you would work. So I am worried definitely because we started off defensively good under Frank compared to where we were last year, where we just conceded goals. Frank come in clearly to concede less goals, keep clean sheets because we used to concede so many goals. Great example, 6 goals against you last year. But the problem is because our attack's so dire, right? We let 3 left wingers go. Just to give you an example, we didn't bring in one. One of them we let go is Son, of course, big name. We just didn't bring in a single left winger. I don't know what thinking was behind that, apart from we put all our eggs in one basket. But the point is our attack isn't very good, and that puts pressure on the defence eventually. And they cope with it at the start of the season. Now they just crumble. And we've got a non-existent midfield because we start a different midfield every game. Is it going to be Bentancur? Is it going to be Paulinho? Is it going to be Sarr? He's away in AFCON, so that isn't an option. But you've got a lot of options in there, but not necessarily the quality, whereas you guys definitely have. Gravenberch, for me, was your key player last year. So Bosli's your key player this year. So you'd win that midfield battle. So I am worried about this game. I do back you to get a result, but I also do back Thomas Frank to come up with a game plan to cause Liverpool a problem. But right now, I think there's issues with the players buying into Frank as a whole, as a manager, and buying into his ideas. I am worried as a fan. I believe in honesty, saying it how it is, and I think Tottenham could struggle in this game.
Do you think at the day that Thomas Franks is struggling for an identity with the team? at the moment.
Absolutely. Yeah, we are without an identity, to put it lightly. Absolutely. I think you're right. And I think what it is as well, and it's not an excuse, but sometimes maybe an explanation, that when we haven't got the attacking firepower, yes, you can blame for injuries, but I blame the club for not doing more in the window more than anything. You know, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm not going to blame the ball, the weather, the transfers, anything like that. I'm going to focus on my team and go, what more could we have done, to improve? But the thing is, Frank, I don't think he's been given a lot. And yes, still what he's got should be doing better than 11th, but I don't think right now is the time to jump. You mentioned there the 2019 Champions League final. Of course, we won the Europa League last year. That, for me, has created what I call a fan entitlement problem. And it doesn't like to be said, but again, I like saying it how it is. Even if it's about my own club, there is a problem that is this. I think generally, guys, that there's this thing that is, I call it almost like a win now generation, which is my generation of like, boom, let's win straight away, and we're not going to be patient. And it's a big problem. It's certainly taking its toll on Tottenham. On top of the recent success, even get to the Champions League final, it's a success for this football club. It's an even bigger success winning the Europa League last year. But since then, I said to my dad at the time at the parade, I said, this is going to be a problem, because as great as it is now, there's going to be an expectation to repeat this every year. And the club don't help upstairs, my friend, because they say that, they want us to win the Premier League and Champions League. Just like, you don't back it up in the window. So for me, there's a big problem. To answer your question, there is an identity problem. I believe in giving any manager the time. I think what Frank done at Brentford is incredible. Doesn't mean that he's going to be right for Tottenham necessarily, but I think he can unite the players and the fans. It's all like Vicario being booed. That's a clear example of their disconnect right now. So I am behind Frank. I'm not one of those that, I think be reactionary, put it that way. And we were reactionary at Pochettino. After that Champions League final, he's gone within 6 months. I mean, why? He's achieved something that not many people at the club couldn't do. We couldn't do that before. So I don't understand that. And there is a problem with the club, with the fan base at the moment, in my view.
When you talk about Poch and everything, I like Poch because what it was, he got Spurs playing a brand of football with lesser players, if you know what I'm saying. Lesser players.
Yeah.
Remember, he's picking people from the academy and this and that, do you know what I mean? And obviously the players that he had, you know what I mean, they weren't expected to do anything, do you know what I mean? But he got them into sort of like a good team playing a good brand of football. Obviously he couldn't get them over the finishing line, but it's right what you're saying. And he's like, the following season, and there was a couple of bad results, and then he was out the door. Do you know what I mean? And when I think it, they should have sort of like backed him a bit more and kept him for longer. He should have been given to the end of the season and given good backing, kept to the end of the season. And if he still didn't do anything, so you know what, we tried to help you, do you know what I mean? But you're still not cutting it, you're going to have to go. And even he would have said, well, all right, then, fair enough, I'll go. But I was just thinking that it was a bit too premature. Then you had that Jose Mourinho situation where sort of like he got them to the League Cup final, and then, Spurs gets rid of him. And I think, like, why?
Yeah, Ryan Mason in charge of the final. I mean, how's that? Who thinks of that idea? It doesn't make any sense at all, does it? Even if you lost the dressing room, give him the final. He's a proven winner, for goodness sake. Makes no sense.
Cop, do you want to answer any questions?
Have you got any major injuries to your 11?
Good question. So nothing from the last game, but in terms of players out, again, I don't like to use it as an excuse because you've got to be doing a lot better. But big ones would be like a Madison, a Kulusevski, a Solanke. I'm not going to list all the ones that are like squad benches, but they're the main ones right now that affect us. But there's only a couple for AFCON. I think Sarr, who's not really getting in the team anyway, so I don't see that as a problem. But just the annoying thing is that Kulusevski, we knew about his injury, for example, and Son said that, I made my decision ages ago I was going to leave, but the club didn't replace him. I just think you could give everything for Savinho. Okay, you don't get him. What's your plan? You give everything for Eze. What's your plan after that? It's just like these are different positions. It's just like it's really like that's the thing, right? We are a top 6 club, but sometimes we do not act like it at all in the January window. We've got fans thinking that we should be up here, and you've got the owners that like down here in terms of what they're doing. So it's just massive disconnect. It's just honestly so frustrating.
So what was the way he was playing against Forest? What went wrong in the Forest game?
I mean, it'd be easy to ask what went right, to be honest with you, because I could give you an answer in a second. Went right, yeah, there you go. Done, move on. No, listen, it's concerning because not only do we lose 3-0, but we should have lost 6-0. And, I believe in saying it how it is. We were not good in this game and we were turned over. It's as simple as that. And you thought we were the club that finished 17th and gone through 3 managers. I know we were 17th last year, but this is a new season. It's honestly really concerning. For us to turn the corner, doing well under Sean Dyche, credit to them. They're really good in this game. I think they deserve credit. The fans won't give it to them. Our fan base won't, but they deserve it. But also you have to look at your team and go, this is really poor because one shot on target in this game, Richarlison having 3 touches. Another stat for you as well. I think it's something like 39% of Tottenham's total passes went straight out of play. Not just the opposition went out of play. That's the statistic. If you went to go and watch your child, went to go watch the National League, for example, to go a little bit higher than that, and you had that kind of statistic, then you know where the problem is. It's with the passing. So to have that in the Premier League for me is really concerning. That's a genuine statistic that does concern me as a fan. So a lot went wrong, really. I just think that we went there with not maybe too much. Strange because Frank is the guy for the plan. I think maybe Forest just caught us out. Nothing really went right, and it was a little bit cagey until Forest got the first goal, and it just seemed to set us back a little bit, which has been the opposite away from home. Because in the past with Tottenham, I mean, our away record used to be dreadful in the last few seasons. Home form really good. It's just completely flipped on its head. Seeing this game, that's why part of the reason I back you. We're not very good at home at all, and I think some of it is Frank tries to accommodate for the fans. I think we haven't made that place a fortress, so we're missing the old stadium. Maybe it's numerous reasons why, but Forest, mate, a lot went wrong. And do you know what? If that game was played again, we would have lost by more. That's the concerning thing. If we've lost 3-0, it's bad anyway, but we've given it a go, right? Not just that, but if we look likely and you go, okay, fine margins, 3 mistakes, it's not good. It's happened before with Tottenham. It's not that at all. They had total control. 3-0 up, passed the ball out, Allays at the 70th minute. And it is really worrying as well because, we do find ourselves 11th. But I am still behind Frank. I think you do give him time, and that's the thing. I know, sorry to use them as examples, he's your rivals, but someone like a Sir Alex Ferguson, in my opinion, you don't get again now because you don't get the chance. He's sacked before he can turn it around with QPR, Reading, whatever game it was. He won't be able to turn it around. That's the problem we have, and Spurs are a good example of that. We just jumped the gun, and what gives us, if you do it right, Liverpool, jump the gun with Slot. I'll get it a little bit more because you spend the money A, and B, you win the trophies. We don't do either of those teams. Coming from a fan of my own club. So I just don't get what gives the club a right to go, you're not good enough, sack you. Yeah, Mourinho coming down to Tottenham was a little bit of a step down compared to where he's been in his career, unfortunately. Honest. So I don't know what gives the club the right to go, we're better than Mourinho. I just, it drives me mad.
I think if you look at the Alex Ferguson era when he came in, I think a different era because he was given time, and I said, he's given a lot of good time. I'm thinking like 4 or 5 years because he came in '86, and the game against Sheffield United, and he was 1 kick away from losing his job. Steve Bruce got him the victory and went on to win the FA Cup, and the rest is history. Do you know what I mean? But
it was the class of '92 that saved him, though.
Yeah. He's 1 kick away, bro. He was 1 kick away from losing the game. Look how long ago that was.
Yeah, if you look at that class of '92, he brought through, right? A lot of those players were the reasons that Alex Ferguson, Fergie was successful is because of that team. Even when some of the players left, he still had the spine of that team left. If I'm not mistaken, in the last game, did he not have Giggs, Scholes, and Neville already there on the pitch? All 3 of them there.
Yeah.
That's your spine. All the rest of the players could be built around them. Them 3 players were playing together for years. That's why he was so successful, because he may have changed the outer part, but he always kept the spine.
Oh, yeah. He was very shrewd in that way. Footy, do you need to ask any questions?
No, I've got to go for tea because I've got the watch along in 55 minutes. So
what's that for?
I'm going to go for the boxing.
Was that on today?
Yes, Anti Joshua.
I thought that's tomorrow too.
Huh?
I thought that's tomorrow.
No, it's tonight.
Okay.
Yes, I'm doing a big watch along on my boxing channel. So
always good to know. It's always because they have you around footy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, man.
What's your channel? I'll subscribe to your channel. What is it?
I'll drop in the.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, drop it in there, man.
Yeah, I've just followed you back on Twitter, bro.
Cheers, mate.
Big up on the Football Content Awards. I saw that.
Oh, thank you so much. Good to share stage with you tonight.
Prediction for tomorrow, I think I can't lie, lads. I think we beat Tottenham 3-0.
3-0?
3-0. I think Isak will score 2. Ekatike. Look, I'll say quickly on Thomas Frank. If I was a Spurs fan, I'd probably want Frank sacked. Because for me, I look at Thomas Frank like a smaller Unai Emery, in the sense of, I think he can do wonders at Brentford, but the minute he comes to somewhat of a big club, the pressure eats him alive, just like Unai does when he went to PSG and Arsenal. And I think, like you said about the identity, I think, look, there's going to be a pool of managers that's going to be available this summer. that's going to be available to get. So if I was Spurs, I'll be in the hat to probably sack him, and then get a replacement.
But when though?
Opinion.
When would you get rid of him? Would you get rid of him now?
Yeah, I'll sack him now. Okay. I've never rated Thomas Frank, even when he was like linked to the Liverpool job. I just thought he was a bit too much of a yes man. I think he suits that. Obviously, I know Daniel Levy ain't there anymore. I know Enoch is still there, but Thomas Frank suits those type of people. He's a person that's not going to kick up a fuss. He's a person that's not going to kick up. Yes, bro, that's my Twitter. Yeah, mate. He's a person that just doesn't kick up a fuss. He's got no bite about him. A bit reminds me of Arne Slot a bit, to be honest with you, in that sense. But no, look. Hope you enjoy the game, bro.
Me too. Not too much. Not too much, though.
But I think 3-0. However, if you talk about transfers and stuff, if you want to sell us Bergvall, I'll definitely be in the hat for Bergvall.
No, you can have Richarlison though. You can betray Everton and go.
No, thank you.
Mate.
No, thank you.
Either Bergvall or Mickey van der Ven.
No, the guy I want from Tottenham that I'll take is Kulusevski.
Yeah, good shout.
I think Kulusevski's a G. He's a G. I've rated him from time. Since he was in Italy, I've always rated him. He's a good player. Do you know what I mean? All right then, Foots. Listen, I'll speak to you very soon, mate. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, man.
Take care, bro.
Good to be on with you.
Take care, guys, innit?
Hope the stream goes well.
Take care. Yeah, so listen. Thomas Frank, and I rate him. I wouldn't be so harsh and get rid of him now. I will keep him to the end of the season. Do you know what I mean? And see what he does. You know what I mean? And evaluate at the end of the season. Or if it does get too bad, you know, I mean, obviously you might have to pull the plug, you know, as it were. But like, I kind of rate Thomas Frank, you know what I mean? And I think, you know, it's a problem you see when you're with like another club and you've done so well with another club, you know what I mean? It's a problem coming to the next club and sort of like implementing your style and you know, and seeing if the players are going to buy into it, you know, and if it'll work and so forth. We saw the same at the day with what's his name, Graham Potter, when he was at Brighton. He done brilliant things at Brighton. Do you know what I mean? Everybody was after him. Chelsea got him in the end. You know what I mean? Went to Chelsea, flopped at Chelsea, had time out in the game, went to West Ham, and it was more the same, if not worse, at West Ham. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes with certain managers, their style doesn't suit other teams. Do you know what I mean? You know, but you're never going to know that unless they take a chance. Do you know what I mean?
It's true. Yeah, 100%. You just need to give him the chance to prove for me. And what's going to be better than now? I mean, I get why, like, you know, guys on previously makes the point. I understand that with Frank. And I think a lot of people look at the table, look at the performances, or look at the results. I get that. And Spurs fans go, yeah, but what have you seen out of Frank so far? But I'd also say, who's going to come in right now that will join Tottenham and do a better job? Who's going to score us more goals in the attack we've got? Because our attack isn't great. You know, Richarlison or Bertel, they're okay players. I don't want to diss them or anything like that, but they're not what you've got. They're not what other teams have got. Again, not an excuse, but when I talk about whether injuries or anything like that, I don't view it as, I'm not one of those people that just goes, look, this is why we're not doing well. It's not because of that. It should be for the owner's job to do more. We knew that Son was leaving. He made it clear. He decided for a long while. Like you mentioned, Kulusevski there, you're a great player, but we knew he was going to be injured till this time. He's had no setback. Solanke has had a setback, but we knew that there's a possibility this could happen, that he needs surgery. It just there's no planning at the club. And that's the thing. I think Frank is like in the spotlight. He puts himself there. I get that. Takes the job. But he's the one that gets the blame. But also I'm thinking, hang on, I know where we'd be with different managers. And Frank could be wrong, and I hold my hands up. But I think he deserves the time and the backing. I just don't think for me, you give manager a season. You have an emergency button if anything goes wrong. If we wear Forest are in the league, I know they turn the corner, but if we're on their league 17th, then you do pull the plug. But for me, I don't think now's the time. I think it'd be reactionary.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. It will be. Yeah. It will be. No doubt. Anything that. Do you agree with that? It would be reactionary, Copfather?
Yeah, it would be, but 100%, because how would that got you in the past? You always sack a manager, bring another manager in, and you don't improve. Your best manager you've had, statistically then, is Maresca because he won you a trophy, right? If football's about winning trophies, then Maresca's your best manager based on that, right?
Mm.
And yet you sack him and bring in someone who hasn't won anything. It's doesn't really make sense. But if that's the case, you need to back your guy, just like Liverpool are doing with Arne Slot. You got to back him. The fans might not be happy about it, but the board have to back him because they put him in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Should we do a lineup? Predicted lineup.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We'll do ours, then we'll do Harry's.
Yeah. All right. We'll do ours first. Yeah, and then we do Harry's. Yeah. Okay. Actually, Harry's the home team, isn't
Yeah, we'll do Harry first then.
he? Yeah, Harry's first. What formation do you play? Is it 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1?
Well, I have it down as a 4-3-3, but it is a 4-2-3-1, really. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is it one of them 4-3-3 when it starts, but then turns into a 4-2-3-1?
Yeah, really. Yeah. When I say 4-3-3, because in my head it's three midfielders, but I forget one of them's a lot higher than the other. So if you're being like particular about it, it would be a 4-2-3-1. I'd rather a 4-3-3 though, a bit more balanced.
Who's your goalkeeper? Vicario, is it?
Vicario.
Is it Ricario or Vicario?
It's Vicario, so V-I-C, then R-E-O.
It should be come up. It should come up. Should come up. There you go. Yeah, at the bottom, waiting for me. He's not bad. What do you think of him? What do you think of Vicario?
For me, I think he makes mistakes. There's no doubt about it. Like I definitely saw that Fulham mistake, for example. That's one that I think he played on the high. So it's not good, is it? But at the same time, inside the stadium, when I talk about fan entitlement and issues within the fan base, is another way of putting it. What I mean by that is he's then booed 2 touches after that. How can that be right? Like, that can't be right. You know, you boo the mistake, and you boo that we go 2-0 down at home against Fulham in 9 minutes. I wasn't happy. I didn't boo, but I'm thinking this isn't good enough. I'm thinking to myself, oh God, you know. But at the same time, you don't boo your goalkeeper minutes after that incident. That is, for me, is an example of the unrest, and it's been built up over time.
Yeah.
Overhated though. It does keep you in games.
You know when we played you at your ground and it was 6-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your goalkeeper then?
Yeah, Vicario it would have been, I think, unless it was.
Yeah, but he pulled off some good saves though that game.
Kinski has played against you in recent years, but I don't know if it's in the cup, so I'll just have a look for you. Not that it would tell me. It doesn't often tell me, but
it was in the Prem. We won 6-3, and then you beat us 1-0 in the was it the FA Cup?
In the League Cup, and it was League Cup or something, wasn't it? League Cup.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one that was 5-1, Vicario was in goal at Anfield. Then if we go back a little bit to 2024 when you won 6-3, Forster was in goal for that one, 6-3.
Yeah, but he pulled off some saves that game, you know. I'm sure that was the game he pulled off some saves.
He was
pretty right. He's got the lowest rating on the team, but this just could be because we conceded 6 goals rather. You could be right.
Ah.
Yeah, you could be right.
Who's your right back?
It depends because, like, you know, in terms of predicted team, like, it depends because I don't think Porro will start, but he is our right back. So you might be better to ask me what do I think, you know, in terms of who's going to start each position. I don't think he's going to have to change something. We just lost 3-0 to Forest. Is going to change something. So I like Porro, but he's not going to start for me. It'd be Spencer at right back. But I think
Spencer, you reckon Spencer, yeah?
Porro is the usual right back, but I don't think he'll start there.
Okay. Do you want to put Spencer in or Porro?
Yeah, Spence, please. I think that he'll go with.
Yeah.
You go to the name, but.
Yeah. Yeah. He's, where is he?
Get rid of the M bet. Get rid of the R.
Oh, see.
Spence.
Oh, yeah, Spence.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Yeah. Thank you.
Is that what Frank will do, or is that what you want him to do?
Both. No, I think he will go with that, actually. It's a good question, though. I think he will actually finally have the courage to ditch Porro because he just isn't good defensively, and we need players that good 1v1 in this game.
True.
Centre-backs Romero and Van der Ven.
Mickey Van der Ven.
And Romero, yeah.
Yeah.
Which side's which?
There you go. Oh, Shane.
So it'll be Romero on the right. So if I spell it for you, it's ROM. You go back.
There you go. That's him. Isn't it? A shame. I thought it was him. A shame. It's a ROM. Yeah.
OM.
Oh yeah. He should come up with just now. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Top
one.
Top one.
Argentinian, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not bad though, is he? He's not bad though, is he?
No. Then Van der Ven.
Van Dijk, you know. How you would not won't mind Van Dijk. Mickey Van der Ven. I don't know if I've done this right, you know, shame.
If you go back to put DE, get rid of the R.
Just put DE, yeah?
Yeah, DE in the second bit, yeah, then it should come up. Second one.
The second one. Van der Ven.
Yeah, there you go.
Top one now. Top one now.
There you go.
There you go.
He's fast, you know, isn't
he?
He's fast, though, isn't he?
He's quick.
He is really fast.
Van der Ven's quick.
He's quick. We're supposed to get him, you know, innit? We was after him. We was after him, but you beat us to the punch with that one.
I think Frank at left. Yeah, he's to say could play left back as well. Yeah,
because didn't he? He's playing in Germany, wasn't he? Was it Stuttgart or what was he?
Wolfsburg. Yeah.
Wolfsburg, yeah. And when we had our German sort of like sporting director, he was after Mickey Van der Ven. He was after him, but like I think you lot beat us to the punch. You stumped up money and he was just there.
Did you have Mourinho or the other one at the time? I can't remember what his name was.
What's that?
What was his name? I can't remember the manager's name off the top of my head. It was Mourinho or the one that came in after that. You know, the one that came over from. That's it. There you go, Conte. Did you have Conte at the time?
No, you didn't. You had Thing, didn't you? They had the Australian guy, innit? The Australian guy come in when he had Van der Ven, didn't it?
Did he bring Van der Ven?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was.
Well, Van der Ven was signed under Ange, yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I thought it was Conte with him because Conte came in and signed some good players at the time.
I get what you mean. Romero was Conte, so that might be what you're thinking of, actually.
Yeah.
Because you're right. He did bring it a step back. You're right with that, definitely.
I couldn't remember which one it was.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's your left back?
So Udogi's injured. Spence is usually the makeshift left back, but I think he'll go with Davis in this game for a bit of experience, a bit like you do with Andy Robertson. Be unpopular amongst the fan base. It's not what I'd do, but it's what I think Frank will do.
Yeah. Sometimes at the end of the day, you have to literally revert to kind of like experience, isn't it?
If you go back, if you go back to spelling, you go back by one. If you get rid of the S, then put ES.
Oh, it's ES. Okay.
ES. Yeah. Wait, I can't see. No, go. That's it. Go I.
Oh, I.
ES.
Oh, IES. Okay, right. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
They're not easy. It's the second one.
Second one down.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Lovely stuff.
There you go.
Great.
Right. 2 in midfield.
So I think he will go with a defensive approach. So I think he'll play Bentancur and Paulinho in midfield.
I like him, though, Bentancur. I think he's all right. He's Uruguayan, isn't he?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're grind.
About to put a bit more in. Oh, there you go. He's in.
There he is. Right there.
Yeah, there you go. And Paulinho.
This is hard to spell, to be fair.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spell that one for me, please, mate. Yeah.
I'll have a go. Put AL for now. Get us a bit further. Put AL next. PAL.
There you are.
Then H. We might be able to get.
Oh, he's there.
Okay, he's already. Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, he's right there.
No, that's all right. We got him.
Yeah, there you go, Paulinho.
We got him. Yeah,
right.
And then
the wingers.
Yeah. So I think it's not Simmons actually on the left-hand side because I think he want to change that midfield. It's not working at the moment. Again, it's not what I'll do, but I think he'll start at left wing. So if you put him in front of Ben Davis, Simmons.
Yeah, Jerry Simmons. What do you think of him? Do you like him?
How's he been for you guys?
Not great, if I'm honest with you. Not great at all. He had a couple of man-match performances, Brentford and then Slavia Prague. He got a goal and assist against Brentford, but he's not been good after then with Forest or before then either. I just think he needs time. It's very similar to the Vert situation you've got at Liverpool. Just takes time to gel, be patient. If you go back, you better to put Xavi in first.
Yeah, I think Xavi in
first. He's more likely to come up.
Yeah, there he is right there. There he is. Yeah. He's a strange one, isn't he, Xavi Simons, isn't he? He's a strange one. I always think with him.
It doesn't matter. He's on the wrong side, but it's fine.
You want him on the right, did you?
Yeah, he can't start. He doesn't start right wing, but he can.
Okay. So let's go at that.
You can, yes, yeah. Anyways,
I'll just move them.
Well, mate, the whole point is the aim. You know what we're trying to do.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'll put the guy in. I'll put the guy in here, and then I'll move him over because that's So who's on the right? That's Kudus, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Kudus.
But the reason that this is difficult is because he's go with what he has recently. It just hasn't worked. So 3-0 to Forest, should have lost by 6.
There you go. I met his brothers and his missus and all that, Mohamed Kudus,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like because I do stewarding and that, right? And I was doing stewarding sort of like in Luton when they was in the Premiership, yeah. And they was playing West Ham, and it was like it was literally Mohamed Kudus' debut. Mohamed Kudus' debut and everything that. And like where his family was sitting, and they was in the family stand, and I was like obviously round by there, and they were nice people, really nice people, really polite and all that. Do you know what I mean? Who plays as your 10?
I think in this game it will be Bergvall, but usually it is Simmons. But they go with Lucas Bergvall, I think, in this game.
Lucas Bergvall. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. Right, let's
see my screen's fuzzy.
Let's see.
Yeah, if you go do the Bergvall bet, otherwise it's unlikely to come up.
Oh, okay. So
put Luke. It's all right. Yeah, go on. You can put Bergvall. I would cat Lucas, but do Bergvall. It's fine. So BER.
BER. Let's see what happens there.
Then G.
Yeah. That's that V. Guy, and he's Swedish, isn't he?
Yes, if you put V, you've done V. No, go
V.
back.
So V. Yeah.
V.
There you go.
Top one.
Yeah, got it. He's not bad actually. He's not bad. He's not a bad player. Do you know what I mean?
He's got a screaming against us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Smacked it.
I think he'll start Warney up top. Richarlison would be the typical pick by
Richie.
Richarlison.
So I think I go with Warney.
There you go, right there, Richarlison. Yeah, there you go.
I don't think I'd go with him though.
Yeah. Who else could he go with though, you reckon?
He'd go with Colin Warney.
No, I think he should go. I think he should go with. If he wants any hope of a goal, Richarlison.
He only had 3 touches against Forest. That's the issue.
He scores against Liverpool though.
Yeah, he does. No, definitely.
He does. That's what I'm saying. He does have that goal against us.
He hadn't scored for the whole year, and then he scored against us.
Yeah. So basically, in there you got like Vicario, Jed Spence, Romero, Mickey van der Ven, and Davis as your back 4. Back 5, obviously, Vicario. 2 midfield, you have Bentancur and João Paulinho. Yeah. And then on the wings, you've got Kudus and Xavi Simons. Playing the 10, you've got Bergwijn and Richarlison. That's not a bad setup. That's not a bad team, actually, It's not a bad team, that fella. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all right. It could be better, though, I think.
Yeah. Well, we all say that, don't we? You know what I mean? Even we would say the same thing. You know what I mean?
Well, he's missing James Maddison. That's probably why. He was pretty good in the midfield against us when he played us last.
Mm-hmm. I think we missed Maddison and Kulusevski, and then we have to be more defensive without them. That's the problem. But it's, again, not an excuse, but a little bit maybe of an explanation to why Frank started slow.
And the thing is at the end of the day with Maddison. Maddison's a good player. He's a really good player. But what hampers him is his injuries. You know, he's very kind of injury prone. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what put off, obviously, other teams in buying him. But he is a good player. Do you know what I mean? If he can if Maddison can get on a good run, he's very good on the ball. I'm telling you, very good on the ball. Do you know what I mean? So let's do our one then. So remove this one. And put Becker.
Alisson Becker all day long.
Yeah, Becker.
If he's not injured, he plays.
Yeah. As I said, sorry about that. Mama Desfili, but he plays.
It is what it is. He knows he's coming in to be number 2, but if he wants to be number 1, then you'll get your chances. You did pretty well, to be honest. You did.
Well, Bradley. Gomez is injured. Frimpong just come back into the squad, so I reckon they'll play Bradley because he was only suspended last time. He was only suspended last time, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, he'll be playing Bradley. Yeah,
he could Bradley come in.
Even when Gomez was fit, he still played Bradley against Leeds, so that doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah. Well, the two centre backs, they picked themselves really. Do you know what I mean?
They picked themselves as the only 2 available, Canate and Van Dijk.
Yeah, facts. Do you know what I mean? You know, so
which is a huge issue. The fact that we only have 2 fit centre backs, that's a huge issue.
Yeah, very huge issue. I reckon that's why they're looking for 2 centre backs. Like really? Gary and thing in it. Gary and that guy Jacket. Do you know what I mean?
Well, however you pronounce his name. Took me ages to pronounce Wijnaldum.
Let's talk about
Took me ages to pronounce that name properly.
You know, I think that, as I said, I think that Kirkes comes back in.
Yeah, I do as well. He played well the last game.
Yeah, Kirkes comes back in. Gravenberch comes in. I reckon he's gonna go with Gravenberch and
Curtis Jones.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. I reckon he'd do that.
Jones has had 2 back-to-back man of the match performances, so I expect him to be there.
Yeah. You can't stop the momentum, can you, really? Do you know what I mean?
No.
You know.
I mean, our manager could, but we shouldn't. we were on a roll, and then he starts changing the team.
Yeah.
Just because he heard that everyone was calling it Klopp's team. Well, okay, but it was your tactics, so you know.
Do you reckon Szoboszlai pays the 10 tomorrow?
With no Salah.
Oh yeah. No. I reckon he reverts.
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't play McAllister because he's still recovering from that hernia. He should just come off the bench if needed.
Sure. So we're having sort of like we're literally gonna have sort of Sobo on this side, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he comes back in there. Who do you play on the left?
Gakpo's still injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's got to be a Ekatike then. And then he's up top.
Yeah. There's no chance of him freaking playing what's his name? The Tunning dude.
No, it's not going to Chiesa. We want him to because we think Chiesa could do a good job there, but we all know we won't.
Yeah, there you go. He comes in. And then Isak up top.
Yeah. I think at this point, he's just got to play himself to match fitness, if I'm going to be completely honest. So it's best to play him.
Yeah, I honestly think next season he blows up. Yeah, so that's our one. Really. That is our one, really. Becker in goal, Bradley, Konate, Virgil, and Kirkes as your centre-back.
Yep.
2 in midfield is Gravenberch and Jones. On the wing, we've got Szoboszlai, Ekatike, Bert's playing a 10, and then Isak up front. Score predictions, Harry. Score predictions.
It's a tough one. I believe in being honest. I think Tottenham, as I said, could struggle in this game. Both teams struggle from transition. To be interesting to see the way that Thomas Frank sets up. So it's different every game, but it's not working at the moment. I back Liverpool to win, but I think you've got problems at the back. I think there'll be individual errors from both sides, but I think in the end, just about you get the job done. So I'm going with 3-2 to Liverpool.
3-2. Copfather?
2-1, Liverpool. We don't have clean sheets against Tottenham, and if there's anyone going to score against us, it's going to be Richarlison. Ekatike will score for us and probably score again.
Yeah. I'm going for 3-1. As you said, I think not so much as like Richarlison. I just think somebody's going to score against us. Somebody's going to score against us. But I think we might have too much for them if obviously Slot plays the right game. Do you know what I mean? With the right, obviously right tactics and the right players. I think 3-1. Do you know what I mean? And I hope Thomas Franks doesn't lose his job. I hope he doesn't lose his job. You know what I mean?
No, because that'd be too premature. He's only been there for a month.
Yeah, but you know how some people are. Some clubs are. Some clubs don't really care how long you've been there. They just want.
Ours just went through a whole season and now just doesn't look anywhere near the manager he was last season. So for us, that's the reason why we want him out, because we've seen what he can do and what he's showing right now we're not happy with. So that's why we want him out. Yeah,
facts. Well, I'm going to wrap it up right there because I'm going to get some food to eat because it's like, food time. But listen, thanks to our guest that came on after his show. Thanks to our guest. And listen, hopefully we'll do many more shows together. Do you know what I mean? Because I think you're a good chap. You know what I mean? So whenever I'm getting a panel together, I'll give you a shout. And obviously if you're free, jump on, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Thanks for having me and all the best as well for the rest of the season. Thank you.
Yeah. And listen, I'll give you a shout after the game, win or lose or whatever. I'll give you a shout after the game and we can have a chat or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, mate. And listen, I look forward to many more collaborations with you, fella. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Good to be on with you both. Thank you.
Take care, bro. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you later, man.
Bye. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Lovely guy.
Yeah, I just followed him on X.
Good, that's good. You know what I mean?
So then when I upload the video, I can put him in the title as well.
Yes, because I always like to sort of I always like to literally at the end of the day do stuff with people at the day that good people like that. Really good person. Listen, I'll go through that last chat and we off. Ryan Kent and Adam Morton. I think he was talking about the academy there.
Yeah.
Was it? Martin Kelly, Andre Wisdom. Yeah, they did well, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean. This list here.
Connor Cody, Fowler, Owen. We sold them all out of the academy. Yeah. Big up. And this coming from Philip Bidwell. Big up Philip Bidwell. He says, big up Rodz, Footy, and the other guy. I didn't know your name. Copfather in the building.
Big up Clive.
Big up Clive. Said big up everyone. Big up Clive, man. Enough love and respect. And the last one, I hope it's the last one. The last one is Brett Young. Big up Brett Young. I think John Barnes is clear of Ryan Giggs, and I'm Welsh. I also watch Giggs, and I'm not John Barnes. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. John Barnes was special. He was a special kind of player. You know what I mean? One just come in. Big up Quasi, bro. Quasi's not here.
Quasi's not here.
Well, big up though still. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, my friend. Right, I'm gonna get going now because have to eat. But yeah, guys, I'll be back with the match reaction on Sunday because I won't be able to watch the game tomorrow because I'm at work. So what I'll have to do, I'll have to catch it on the replay, 12 o'clock that night. You know what I mean? Watch it, then I can dissect it obviously the next day. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit me up in the comment section, and all those wonderful things. Take care, love and respect, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you guys.